So when you're a very successful agent, you're hustling like crazy, it's hard to go give another 2, 3, 4, 5 hours to creating YouTube content. But if I can get you 5 hours back over here, now we can go get that done. And that could make you a ton more money. I'm getting a lot of questions about what to do about the virtual assistant hiring services. What am I up to with the digital marketing mastermind? So let's address two things today. Number one is, when should you hire a virtual assistant and what should you expect and how does that work? And then number two is, what am I doing with creating a VA digital marketing mastermind and inviting people into that for free to join me on that path? So let's dive in. First, I want to address there's 5 things that I figured out along the path to determine whether or not you are ready to hire a virtual assistant or to build your virtual assistant team. So step number 1 to me, of course, is the natural. Are you experiencing overwhelm with the administration of your business? Obviously, that's probably everybody out there. So let's just get that out of the way. Step number 2, though, is really about starting to build a list of the different SOPs that you'd like to create. Build a list of some of the micro SOPs that I talk about a lot. Just things that you would love someone to do for you to get it off of your plate. That is, of course, an important big step. Once that list starts to grow, that's usually the signal for the time is right. Obviously, in this book right here, Buy Back Your Time, the second observation is, oh, wow, yeah, these things that I'm doing, these SOPs, these micro SOPs, this admin is basically taking up an hour, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, 10 hours of my week. And when you do your buy back your time ratio, you realize that, you know what, this could be given away for $5 to $10 an hour. And if I gave up $5 to $10 for those hours and I applied those hours to something different, my business would be significantly better. Obviously, we got to work on that. The advanced step to me in step 2 is really starting to identify the roles. People talk about job description. That's great. To me, it's just a role. What is the role? Right now, I have 3 virtual assistants on my staff. And the first role for me was just buying back my time with the administration of my coaching schedule. So it was my coaching business in terms of the email coaching, the administration around coaching sessions. And at the end of the month, there was tons of admin that I had to do in accounting for all of my sessions. So that was just taking me like a couple hours a week. And then at the end of the month, it was like multiple hours. Look, I just wanted that behind me. I wanted those hours back for something else, like creating content on my YouTube channel, getting emails out, studying and learning new things, going and participating in other mastermind groups and community. There's other ways I wanted to be spending my time. That was just step 1. What is that for you? Then my second VA was to hire a video editor. For me, I do these long form training sessions for my coaching clients and for different groups. And then I get that video and then I go do a bunch of edits and that takes me a couple hours. So next thing you know, I said, look, I don't want to be doing that. Someone else could be doing that. So I gave that away. Today's episode is sponsored by my favorite virtual assistant hiring company, Sphere Rocket VA. I've created a great relationship with them, so I'm very proud to offer a sponsorship link for those of you like me who are looking to build their digital marketing team. I currently have 3 virtual assistants, 1 to help me manage my coaching business and all the admin, and then 1 video editor, and then 1 to help me with my digital marketing. If you are looking to build a nice little team, Sphere Rocket VA is absolutely worthy of your choice. Once you schedule an appointment, the link down below, I will shoot you over an email with all of my resources and the information to the VA Digital Marketing Mastermind that you can come join. So I look forward to connecting with you and helping you build your digital marketing VA team. Then number 3 is I really need to increase the output of my YouTube channel, improve the thumbnails, the title, the description, get more emails out for my newsletter, get more stuff done on social, which I'm basically doing nothing right now. And for me to do that, I need some help because I don't really want to be spending all my time during the week and during the month doing all that stuff. But I can see the value in getting all that stuff done. So there's the 3 hires. Again, those were roles. I wanted someone who be responsible for the coaching business side of my admin. I needed someone who was a video editor, and I need someone to help me with my marketing coordinator, just getting stuff done over here. It's one thing to build the SOP. It's another thing to start to see the roles. And the advanced step to me in hiring virtual assistants is you really need to narrow the role and build into the role. Do not hire the jack of all trades. Okay, that is a terrible decision. Some of you have one and they are great. Congratulations. I don't recommend that. Okay, let's hire to the role, build out your list, and that should really get you going. So that's step 2. There's a lot of work to be done there. But then step 3 is really, to me, it's about confidence. So how do we build confidence with hiring virtual staff and or just hiring an admin support for you today? How do we do that? So in this great book, he talks about the camcorder strategy. And the camcorder strategy was, he basically talks about how he would just literally put a camcorder over his shoulder while he was doing work, and he would just talk about what he was doing. And then the recording could be handed off and reviewed by his team so they can actually follow up with exactly what he said. Today, we have things like Loom screen record. And so you can literally for free turn on a screen recorder, and let's say you wanted to have someone help you upload your MLS. So you would just turn the Loom screen record on, you would turn your microphone on, your camera on, and you would just record everything that you did in terms of uploading your MLS or everything you did for social media marketing for your listing. You just record yourself doing it, and you just talk about what you do, why you do it, how you do it, right? And so if you did that 3 times over the next 3 listings that you took, and you had 3 videos of you doing your process for how you upload the MLS, how you do your photos, how you do your description, how you do your social media post, any virtual staff would now have the capability to be able to duplicate what you did and build an SOP based upon your preferences. See, in step 3, it's about that confidence. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. If I were to do that, I would then have the confidence that a virtual staff could actually follow that all the way through. Another thing in terms of confidence is maybe you need to read a couple books on systems and systems building and admin. So I went on a little journey before I hired the 3, and I read books on Systemology. It's a great book. I revisited a great book called Virtual Freedom from Chris Ducker. Highly recommend that book if you've never worked with a virtual assistant from the Philippines. That's a mandatory book to read. And I just read recently Get Scalable. That was a really good book. And it just shows like, yeah, there's so much more. If I could, as a leader, really create these SOPs, build out these processes, these systems to improve the experience for my customer, to give me hours back, wow, that would be amazing. That's confidence to me is step number 3. Now, step number 4 is really, of course, the big one, which is if we're going to put a financial investment into your business and we're going to add costs to your monthly business, then step number 4, we better have a really good list of things that you want to do that will make you a lot more money. So step 4 is you got to have your project list. If I could get this done, which I can't get it done because I'm too constrained with my time over here, if I could get that done, yes, my business would grow. I'd make more income. If I can get this one done, examples of that, so many of my coaching clients really have struggled getting their YouTube videos done. They're very time consuming. There's a lot of energy required. And so it's very difficult. So when you're a very successful agent, you're hustling like crazy, it's hard to go give another 2, 3, 4, 5 hours to creating YouTube content. But if I can get you 5 hours back over here, now we can go get that done. And that could make you a ton more money. Some of you are struggling with your email newsletter, getting that out, getting your database dialed in and organized, working on your business plan right now. There's so many things on the list of things to do that would dramatically increase your income. And so step 4 is really having a really nice project list of those are things that absolutely would improve my business if I just had more time to get them done. Okay. Then step 5 to me, how I know you're ready to hire a virtual assistant and or to start building your VA team is when step 5, it starts haunting you and you're annoyed that you don't have 1 or 3 or 5. I was working with my great coach, Aaron, and he has 4 virtual assistants on his team. And I was just redlining with spending 10 to 12 hours a day, Monday through Friday, just trying to get it all done. And I had all these great projects that I wanted to get done. I had clarity about all the SOPs and the checklist. And so I felt it. I was like, I'm so annoyed I don't have some help right now. And I was very frustrated. So that is really where most of you need to get. So I don't want you looking at this project and going, hey, Patrick, this sounds like a good idea. I should just get 1, 2, 3, 4 virtual assistants. Okay, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Let's first start at step 2. How's your list? How's your SOPs? Step 3, your confidence, your understanding of working with virtual staff and the tool sets and everything that you need to know. Do you have some Loom screen records already done? Step 4, tell me about your list of all the awesome things that you would or could do. And then step 5, now let's roll. That way, the investment into this project, you can have a good 90 days to be able to really knock it out of the park within the 90 days. You're getting a huge return on your investment, getting tons of time back, and you're already into those next big projects. For a bunch of you, you've been asking a little bit about what I'm talking about with this VA digital marketing team. And I just want to make sure I extend an offer. I partnered with Sphere Rocket. So make sure you use my Sphere Rocket link down below. That supports me. That's a referral link. Really makes a big difference for me. So thank you for doing that. Book an appointment with them. And then once the appointment is booked, then I will be able to reach out to you and invite you into the Mastermind group. What I'm committed to, because I love this stuff, is I'm committed to helping train the virtual assistants on the digital marketing stuff, email, all the SEO stuff, all the stuff that they need to be good at with the AIs, train them and train and mastermind with the great agents. And so I just wanted to help all my great coaching clients who needed some help with what to do with them so that they can get great results. And then how do they manage the virtual staff to be able to improve their results and return on investment. I partner with Sphere Rocket. They've got a great team that will help you hire the right people. I basically consider them my full-time HR for my VA team. They are a full-time recruiter if I need a new one or someone goes away, which is to be expected, or you want to top grade someone, or you want to find someone for a little bit cheaper. That's great. I want a full-time recruiter. That's what they're there for. And then they also provide great training and community for us leaders and community for the virtual staff. And they provide good training to me on what to do, how to do it, and then great training for the VA. So that is a great service. I love how it's set up. They do not get in between the financial relationship between you and your VA. You pay them a flat fee to be this service for you, and then you pay your VAs directly, and they help you set up the contracts and make sure you're taken care of through that process. My goal personally is I want to get to probably about 5 team members. I've got the business admin, I've got the video editor, I've got the marketing coordinator, and I'm probably going to need 2 more on my team. So if you want to come join me in creating your VA digital marketing team, let's do that. This is going to be so fun. Lots of work to do, very difficult. There's a lot of moving parts. So that's what I'm excited about, participating in that great partnership with Sphere Rocket. So all you got to do, guys, either reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me an email, let me know what you're up to, what questions you have, and just book an appointment using my referral link down below with Sphere Rocket and start talking to them about what your vision is and how this whole process works. So I look forward to seeing you on the other side, right in the mastermind, or answering your questions. Have a great day. Thanks.